welcome back to my Drayton Manor build. So the first thing I wanted to do was try and amend this area of the lake. I realised it wasn't particularly ideal. It was just kind of slightly out of shape, meaning that when or if I manage to get the train put in, it won't really fit, and I'm aware that I kind of need to move the actual Stormforce 10 final drop, so I did do that. So I've just kind of moved the water. So this was a Ben 10 ride, and if you look on the left you can see who this was by. For whatever reason it was saved with a massive bit of scenery, so I needed to get rid of that. Now this is renamed Accelerator, so that is now what it's called at Drayton Manor. So what I need to do is move it to here, and I think this like corner at the end was also not quite correct, so whether it's now or in a moment, I did amend that so that it was a bit more accurate, because I feel like it should go up more from my memory, but as we know, I'm not someone who goes for realism so much. I did put the building back on, that I'm going to have to build some more buildings because basically the entire queue for this is inside. And it gets very, very warm. I went on a hot day and it was actually not particularly pleasant, if I'm honest. Yeah, there we go. I'm just editing the track there just to make it fit more with what I remember. I seem to remember it going up a bit more because I'm pretty sure one part of the queue building goes underneath it. But I could be wrong. I need to find some more pictures. So I just kind of carried on editing it. I kept the ride running just to make sure it would work. Obviously it's still called Ben 10 right now. I need to rename that and redo all the buildings and everything, but at least I had a basis to work from. So thank you for making that, because it takes me a lot of time. So I was going to put down Apocalypse and then kind of thought, actually I will place down the smaller rides. So they have like these boat swings. You sit in like a little pirate ship, and that was the closest thing I could find, so I popped that down straight away. And then I found this on the Zoom Workshop, and it's called Pandemonium, and it's not really what I expected it to be for Drayton Manor. So once I actually saw it, I decided this isn't right for me, and I got rid of it and replaced it pretty much straight away with just the generic one, to be honest. So I popped it down and just tried to find the right colours, because for whatever reason I just didn't think that fit with what it needed to be. And that's just going to kind of be my placeholder for now. So just matching the colours. It's kind of like this faded dirty red and a really faded cyan and purple. It's a weird colour scheme, but it's not operational right now because when I went, the Pandemonium was still kind of shut, which is a shame. So now we get on to one of the bits I was really dreading, which is the kiddie coaster. And yeah, I was just not looking forward to doing this at all. It's called like the Buffalo roller coaster, and because Planet Coaster doesn't have powered coasters, you only have like kiddie coasters that have flat tyre sections that go 8 miles an hour. If you look at when I started trying to build Tivoli Gardens, I had the same issue for Odin's Express or Odin's Express. I don't even know how to say it really, but yeah, it makes it very difficult. So I really wish Planet Coaster would add self-powered coasters, because they're a thing in a lot of parks. However, I just tried to make do. So I know this isn't going to look entirely accurate, but I kind of figured if the shape is pretty much there, then that's all that really matters, I guess. I guess the other way around, I could put the station higher, but you know, I didn't. So shoulda, coulda, woulda. So I just tried to get a general shape right. I was using the map for the most part. using the default helix was way too severe, so I did one downwards bit and then just a flat, and then one downwards bit and then a flat, and I was trying to get the angle right. Now it's not entirely over the water here. I did actually end up changing the waterline again later, so it's actually more over the water, which I think is more accurate from what I remember. But I didn't go on this last time I went a few weeks ago. I only went on it last time I went, which was probably about 4 years ago, so it's been quite a while since I've been on that coaster. This bit I found problematic, mainly because, you know, momentum's the thing that I just decided not to consider in any way, shape or form. So I had to redo this bit a fair number of times. But as you can see, I kind of get the general shape. So I didn't go on it last time, so I can't quite remember the full shape. But I was just trying to get something in there. So anyway, it's pretty much done now. And just kind of going back through it now, realizing this hill's quite big, and for some reason just completely forgot how to use track editor, so I ended up just deleting the section, and this bit would eventually end up being like a powered tyre section, because as you can see it couldn't get up there, and I realized that why am I forcing myself, I can just put a powered section in. Although I think I let it go around once, realise it again, and then I put in the powered tyre section. And I, for some reason, didn't even think to do this for the rest of it, so I messed up a little bit, because it obviously needs it on pretty much all of the remaining slopes. And to me this makes it look so ugly, but if it's the only way I can get the coaster slightly working in this game, then I guess I'm okay with it. But I really wish they would just add powered coasters, because they're really, really cool. And I actually find them quite fun normally. Like, this one's just cool because you get a nice view of the park and it's quite relaxing. So almost got it working. Just realised that last corner just needs editing again. So I did exactly the same thing. For some reason I couldn't remember how to rotate the track. It's been a very long day at work, a very long week at work, so I just forgot everything. So I did the same thing here, tyre section, and then just immediate downwards drop into a corner so that it actually worked. And there we go, Buffalo Coaster is complete, although it's a dragon coaster in this instance. Pit Apocalypse now. Initially I was like, oh, it needs to be on a platform, then I realised, well, actually it's built into like a building, so half of it doesn't show anyway. So that was it really. Then I decided, well, might as well get the water done on the other side. So just kind of went for it really. This is kind of me setting a precedent for myself to do Thomasland next, which I'm kind of dreading. And I guess I should probably buy the expansion so I can put the hotel right at the top right, because Drayton Manor does have a hotel now, which I did not even realise, but seeing as I live 45 minutes drive away, I don't really need to. Anyway, let's go have a ride on Accelerator / Ben 10. now it's time to go for a ride on the Buffalo Coaster. And finally, I guess we should go for a ride on Apocalypse, or the version I have. Okay, so that is me done for this video. So next time I guess we should do Thomas Land.